and this is my 2018 Honda Civic Si that I have named Susan. I bought Susan in April of 2018 with 8 miles on her, completely stock, and this has been the collection of about 2.5 years of work. So I will show you a little bit about her. This is a true show car. We do come with a full display, and everything on this car completely matches to the detail. Even the battery is wrapped purple to match. Now, as far as engine mods go, it's still a work in progress. There's not a whole lot out for the 10th Gen Civic that kind of matches the theme. So we've got some things in the works for the next year, which we'll be taking the show year off. You won't see her much, but she's gonna come back much different than before. She is obviously on the ground. She is fully bagged. We've tried to get as much perfect fitment as we could without modifying the fenders or cutting anything. So this is stock body for a Civic. These are 18-inch wheels in the front. We've got a 18 by 9.5, and the rear is an 18 by 10.5, both with a 15 offset. And don't run spacers, we do run camber arms because we try to get as tight a fitment as possible. Even the exhaust comes purple. Everything's got to be neochrome, carbon fiber, or purple. But probably the best part of this whole car is the bag setup. So these bags were built by a dear friend of mine named Bear Jones, who unfortunately passed away last year. He is a renowned builder in the automotive community, especially for lowriders and in the hydro. This is the only bag setup that he ever built. And this is all custom fabricated and wrapped to match the car. Now, other than the wrap, it is wrapped, yes. It's Gloss Plum Explosion by 3M. It is ceramic coated, so after 3 years, it still pretty much looks brand new. Everything on the carbon fiber is real. We don't run any fake carbon here. On the inside, we have had the entire interior switched over to custom leather. It is all black. It is purple stitch. All the interior has been custom wrapped to match the car as well as the purple carbon fiber steering wheel. The seats are engraved with her name because it is just that much of a big deal. This car was built by myself and my other half, Dylan, who is Dilly Built. We have his banner on here. This is also our S2000 over there. That's the next car that we're working on in the meantime. It's kind of hard to see in the daylight, but she does have full underglow and wheel lights as well. So when she's on display, she is completely on display. And even the key is purple and carbon fiber. That is Susan.
I'm Gary and live locally, and I've been into Hondas. I got my first Honda in 1992. And this is my third CRX. And kind of used the experience with the other two to put this one together. Johnson Machine Shop in Tumwater built the motor, and my buddy Jason Lowther did the install and tuned it, did a great job. Put down 212 to the wheel in March when it was dynoed, and 148 torque. Still running P28 ECU and chrome, so nothing too extravagant. Pretty much stock look is what I was going for.
It's just so clean, and the paint is just so, and the wheels and everything, the way the black and the white went together.
Yeah, National Auto Collision in Kent did a full repaint on it 2 years ago. Took it all, disassembled it, painted the doors inside and out, door cards off. I've only had it for 3 years, but I bought it from the guy that was stationed in Germany, and this car had actually spent a few years in Germany, even though it's a US car.
Wow.
So.
That's awesome. That looks fantastic. I love how you kept it all stock.
Even kept the air conditioning.
Nice.
Yeah, everything works. I tried to put it together like if Honda might have sold it this way, which they didn't, not in the US anyway.
Right.
Did a power window conversion with all the parts from a guy in Poland. And so the regulators, the harness, the left-hand switches, just took a minor modification to fit the US doors, because the windows in the US doors are a little bit shorter.
Gotcha. All right, well, appreciate it, Gary.
Absolutely.
Fantastic looking ride. Like I said, this thing's cleaner than clean can be for the age of the car and everything else. But
yeah, I appreciate that, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Dan. This is my 1996 Targa NSX.
So did you do any like modifications to the engine at all? Or?
The engine's pretty much stock right now. It's just single turbo cell, air to water cool. It's tuned by Richmond in Tacoma. It's pushing 461 to the wheel, 10-pound of boost, 362 torque right now. So that's where you kind of want to stay at or less for stock motor. If you want to push towards up to like 500 plus, then you want to start building your like pistons and studs and stuff like that. Yeah. So I recently got this painted winter time by my friend. He sponsored me. So it's not perfect, but he's gonna redo it in the winter. But it's pretty nice. It's a BMW F80 Atlantis blue metallic color. Yeah, it's a really nice color. Yeah.
Definitely makes your NSX stand out a lot more.
Yeah, I was kind of going back and forth between like a green or like maybe a dark gray, but I really like blue a lot. Yeah.
How'd you decide on the interior?
Honestly, I bought this pop-up quick release right there on the steering wheel, so purple, and then I'm into titanium a lot, so I'm trying to find something that kind of tie in the car a little more with how crazy the blue is. So I like colors, so it brings a smile to my face. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The instrument panel too.
Oh, thank you.
I love how you got that that titanium look on it.
Yeah, I bought this car in Wisconsin. I talked to a dude for like a month, and then the car used to be black with flares on it. So that's why my painter molded the kit for me to make it look more Orient Plus. But yeah, I flew out there to his house, did an oil change, and the next morning and drove home to Seattle, like 30-hour drive. I know. Yeah. It's crazy because also the first month I had the car, my ECU went out. So I had to buy a whole new ECU, then re-dyno tune it, install it and everything. So, this car cost too much money. And NSX tax, not a joke.
Yeah, very good. So I'll ask you a couple questions. One, what did you dyno test it, and what is it putting out exactly? Do you know at the wheels?
Oh, what I said is 461,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 461 to the wheels, a 10-pound of boost, and 362 torque. Yeah.
And then, have you had this appraised at all? Do you know what it does?
I had it appraised when I first got it for like 90K at the time. And then since I put way too much money into it now, so I wouldn't sell it for no amount of money right now. Yeah. I fixed the car exterior was in bad shape. Everything was in bad shape. So everything you see right now, I pretty much did myself. Even I'm having doing a new clutch in a couple weeks here. New seats too again. So just keep never content.
Yeah, right. Well, hey man, that's the way the car scene goes, right?
Yeah.
So cool. All right, awesome. Well, appreciate it.
Oh, here's your mic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jesus. This is my 2011 TSX wagon, or Honda Accord Tourer. Right here, I got some Works M1s, 19 by 9s in the front, 19 by 10 half in the back. I got the modulo side skirts, so they're all OEM factory. We got the JDM visors. Up in the front, we have the modulo front end and grille. The lip is an MV tuning. For the headlights, they're by Xenon OEM with the Australian headlight covers and the hood visor. That's pretty much it. My exterior, my motor's not that great, but I got valve cover and Comtech CT box. I did a custom steering wheel, wood grain, and it has Honda badges. And I got the illuminated door sills. You can check it out. It's hot in there, man. So nothing much for the rear. There's just the OEM mud guards. Yeah.
Cool, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
I'm Davis. Honda Acting. It's I don't know what to say, dude.
Well, did you guys like build this from the ground up at all, or did you just refurbish some of it?
When we got it, it was already in pretty good condition. We put a speaker system in it, and basically it's bone stock. We put these wheels on it.
Nice.
And then the main thing is the card on the back. It's an LO206, Cosmic Mercury R. I race in the Winter Series. This is what we use as the transport vehicle, so
Nice.
pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet little transport setup.
Yeah.
So this is something you do race normally then?
Yeah, the Winter Series at PGP is what I mainly do. So
Okay. What kind of motors that got on it?
it's a Briggs 206, so 206cc. It gets up to about 70 miles an hour on the straight.
70, you said?
Yeah, 70.
I think it must be something being that low to the ground.
Yeah,
whipping
it
that
definitely,
fast.
definitely like you feel everything in the road, dude.
Yeah, I bet. So, all right, so that's pretty much it though. But I like the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate it.
So I guess we'll just start with the engine. It's all bolt-ons, Skunk 2 blocks, ported and polished, 72mm throttle body. It's a Club R6 header through a thermal R&D exhaust system back to a Vibrant muffler. Rotrex powered supercharger down where the AC used to be, so of course you can't see it. Spiker with TransLab rebuilt the whole transmission for me with GearX 1 through 4 carbon synchros, Team M factory limited slip differential, Comtech stage 2 clutch, and an Exity light and flywheel. Converted the fuel system to a full return style fuel system, and then kind of going from there, going into the suspension. You can see the Comtech Titanium Series strut bar. I got replaced most of the bushings with energy suspension bushings. I got the hard race lower ball joints. I think it's Horsepower Freaks 500 horsepower CV axles. Converted it to electronic suspension, electronics power steering. Built my own radiator core support, and then it's just went blank. True Heart Air Plus shocks with the Air Plus 3P management system. Got the PLM crossbar, built my own crossbar in the back out of stainless steel. And then I got a Progress lower sway bar up underneath with a tie bar tying in. To finish off the engine performance mods, I have it's a Honda K-Pro V2 tuned, and then when I ran the exhaust through, I cut the spare tire tub out, welded in a full sheet, then put in a sheet of carbon fiber, and then ran the exhaust back through the center. Let's see what else. I mean, aside from that, just everything is more like just some aero and some custom mods. Did the second gen taillight conversion, and then did the relay system, so both of these light up, both of these brake, both of these blink. Whereas if it was the standard system, this would brake and then these would blink. Let's see what else. Obviously, battery routed to the back. Engine fuse box is routed up underneath the dash. Built my own carbon fiber splitters on the sides and in the front that we'll eventually get to. Recaro seats. Some custom interior mods, putting all the gauges there. The system's also a true keyless, so I don't use the key anymore. It's all an RFID system. Took out the steering lock so I don't kill myself. And then I guess really the only other like custom one-off mod that you might not see in a lot of RSXs is I took an idea from another company that built the dimpled windshield completely forgot what those things are called now. But you can't use them with windshield wipers, and well, since we live in Washington, you don't want to die if it rains, so I redesigned it so you can use your windshield wiper motor. There's a couple other modifications to make that work, but that's really kind of it. There's a bunch of little one-off mods here and there, some things that are a little different. I also got some different things in the works for next year, but yeah, Cybon carbon fiber hood, Cybon hatch, and an APR performance wing, and then the brakes are Brembo Gran Turismos. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of the work I did myself, like 95% of it I did myself, except for some body work that I can't do. That's it.